Hi everyone, my name is Margarita D from BSBA-HRDM 4A. My topic is all about towards a modular approach to personnel selection procedures and social media and personnel selection new talent signals.
Towards a modular approach to personnel selection procedures. Modular approach has various conceptual and practical merits. First, it leads to greater insight into the working of each of the separate components because the isolated impact of this component is examined on key selection outcomes. For example, when one focuses on a holistic selection procedure such as an assessment center, it is difficult to determine why it leads to valid prediction of future performance. Second, a modular approach creates more integration and cross-fertilization across different selection procedures because this component cut across various selection procedures. For example, suppose one finds that open-ended response format leads to better prediction and thus higher validity. Such an insight might inform a variety of selection procedure such as assessment center, work sample, interview, etc. Social media and personnel selection new talent signals. Social media such as Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter now play a predominant role in modern life. Social media can be defined as internet-based operations based upon Web 2.0 that allow users to generate and exchange their own content. Social media profile and message give if given permission by the individuals involved as a novel and additional source of information for recruiters to make decisions about whether or not to hire a person. This practice of using social media in selection has the potential to revolutionize the field of employee selection. What are the opportunities in using people's social media information in selection? One potential benefit is that the information that people voluntarily provide about themselves on social media is often incentives. Point of view screening information about people characteristic from social media is regarded to be relatively low cost as compared to other more traditional selection methods. The use of social media in employee selection also involves important risks and challenges. A first challenge deals with the lack of standardization because the content might differ across applicants. Social media might thus provide abundant information for some people but little information for others. A second challenge is that the information about people on social media might often be job irrelevant and that people might not represent themselves honestly on social media, thereby raising doubt whether relevance on people's social media content enable valid prediction to be made about work-related criteria. As a third key challenge, personal information can often be found on social media that current legislation does not allow companies to use for making hiring decisions. Once recruiters are exposed to such information, it may be difficult for them to ignore it, thereby reducing fairness. In additional screening, social media page might be seen as a private violation. This reliability, validity, and fairness challenge are further complicated by the fact that scientific research on the use of social media in employee selection is Virtuality non-existent. I have a video about modern selection by using social media.
This video will cover Chapter 8 of the Socialnomics textbook, Next Steps for Companies and the Glasshouse Generation. What we will discuss in this video will be you don't find a job, it finds you, hiring the internet generation, and retaining talent through social media. Social networks have taken over the recruitment process. Networks such as LinkedIn, Craigslist, and Plaxo have taken over their recruitment role because they provide more direct connections between the employer and employee. LinkedIn especially is a giant in this sector. It allows connections between potential employees and employers. LinkedIn is the most popular professional network today. 89% of recruiters have hired someone through LinkedIn. 10,200,000 applicants have also found their job on LinkedIn today. As you can see here, LinkedIn is still the best network for the job. It is the most popular place to vet candidates, with Facebook and Twitter holding strong behind. LinkedIn is rated 94%, Facebook is 65%, Twitter 55%, a company blog is 20%, Google Plus is 18%, and YouTube is 15%. There are a variety of channels to use, and recruiters have the ability to customize their messages to the platforms that they're using. Employers are recruiting employees through LinkedIn more than ever. It is helpful for HR professionals. If you are in HR, it is a must to have a LinkedIn page. Currently, 80.2% of employers use social media for recruitment. There is still 20% that should switch over to using social media for recruitment, since it is helpful when making connections with potential talent. It is good to attract and reach out to job candidates. Employers can also find you through your connections on your LinkedIn page. LinkedIn is very helpful for HR professionals to keep a network consisting of current employees, alumni, and potential talent. If HR create a talent pool through LinkedIn, when job openings occur and become available, HR professionals can reach out to talent that they keep in their LinkedIn network. It is often difficult for HR professionals to seek passive job candidates. 60% of professionals are open to job opportunities and they are not actively looking. A good way for HR professionals to connect with employees who may be passive candidates can be through LinkedIn and social media platforms. Millennials favor collaboration using many social media platforms. Millennials have been known to rack up 18 hours a day per media use. They use a lot of this time to browse the internet, social network, and talk about brands and products. New talent has different skills and expectations than the past. Work-life balance is something that is valued by millennials today. They have redefined work-life balance. They expect different things from their employers than the generation of the baby boomers and generations of the past. The old ways of HR, such as hire, train, manage, and retain, need to be retired. Millennials want collaboration in all aspects of their lives. Social media can help with this. Online websites today attract more talent than college career fairs. There are 110 million jobs posted and 20 million resumes that are posted. So, how do you attract millennials through social media? First, HR needs to get rid of the traditional job ads, and HR needs to reach out to millennials through social media and websites such as LinkedIn, YouTube, Craigslist, and many others. The majority of millennials spend their time on social media, and this is how they will hear about jobs at a company today and in the future. Recruiting on these networks are very beneficial for HR professionals when attracting and searching for millennials today. When HR professionals use social media during the recruitment process, they have a better chance of maintaining talent. This puts the right job candidate in the right position, and this can help create a stronger employer and employee match. Job searching is made easier through social media, and it can lead individuals and companies to success. Companies can become successful through social media by having the word spread rapidly about their workplace with ease of advertising online. Employers can communicate with external candidates before a hire to help retain talent. They can make employment and staffing decisions through social media. A company called Zappos has created a day in the life video and have how it is an attractive place to work and displays the company's culture. This is a good way for companies to retain and attract talent, and they provide a video that can narrow down the selection process, and potential talent who view the video think that they can have a strong job person, organization fit, which will help retain talent. If candidates find the video unfavorable, they can select themselves out of the recruitment process, reduce turnover, and it retains the best talent.